Wouldn't that be sad if your whole life you're always playing the evil twin?
Listen, evil twin is in the eye of the beholder here, my guy.
You potted, dude! Welcome back.
Welcome to You Potted Dude. I'm Sequoia Simone.
And I'm Olivia Vessel.
And this is a Mary-Kate and Ashley podcast focused upon the feature-length films of Mary-Kate and Ashley. Finally, episode 2, actually tackling a feature-length film.
This is going to be the first time actually talking about a film, because last time, if you haven't seen it yet, check out episode 1 where we talk about the Full House pilot.
Yes.
Because he wanted to lay the groundwork for the beginning of the career.
Yes. And the beginning of the career, 9 months old. Imagine.
Imagine months old.
That. So today, we're actually diving into the film world. And just to recap, in case you forgot, we're sort of going back and forth through time. So now that we've done the beginning of their career, we're doing the end, the very last feature-length film that they ever did together. Then we'll go back in time and forward again and back and forward until
this is like what, the last time they were ever seen publicly?
Truly though.
This is the last time they wanted to be seen publicly. This is the last time they were seen publicly on purpose.
And more power to them.
Yeah.
And more power to them.
Yeah.
But Olivia,
yes.
Today, the first thing I've got to do is transport you back in time.
I'm so ready.
Listeners, watchers, Olivia, we're going back to 2004. You're walking down the street. You see someone in high fashion. They're wearing Uggs. They're wearing the tiniest miniskirt you've ever seen, barely a skirt.
Mm-hmm.
They're wearing 3 tank tops layered on top of each other.
Brightly colored. All very different, contrasting colors.
The bottom one has lace on the bottom.
Yes.
Yes.
A long, thick band of lace.
A long, thick band of lace.
6 inches at least.
It's longer than the skirt. And we know that for sure. They're wearing a Von Dutch trucker hat.
No.
What's playing on the radio, Olivia?
Tell me.
Usher. Every song is Usher.
Every
it's Usher
song.
All day, every day. In 2004, Usher had the top 2 Billboard hits. He was number 1 and 2. Can you tell me what the number 1 song of 2004 was?
It's gotta be Into Club.
That's 50 Cent, please.
I'm so
Olivia.
sorry. Wait, then what am I thinking of? Wait.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
That's what I meant when I said it.
Olivia, that song is called Yeah. The name of that song is Yeah.
I need you to know that I was singing the song in my head, going, yeah. In the club is that other birthday song.
Yeah. Party in the club.
Yeah, no, yes. That's embarrassing. We're going to move on.
We have to keep going. We have to move on. Okay. You and your friend with the Uggs and the trucker hat.
Yeah.
You're in the car. You're listening to Usher.
Mm-hmm.
You get out of the car at the movie theater. What are you going to see? Shrek 2.
Oh.
Shrek 2. The highest grossing box office film of 2004. Shrek 2. You're either going to see that or you're going to see the 3rd largest box office hit, The Passion of the Christ.
No.
You're doing Shrek 2, you're doing Passion of the Christ.
This is really putting me back into a place and time. You're doing a really good job.
Thank you so much. Much. Okay, you're done with the movie. You loved it. Shrek 2, a cinema classic.
Yep.
You decide you're going to go home. You turn on the TV, American Idol, season 3.
Oh.
Yeah.
So we've seen Kelly, we've seen Ruben Studdard and Clay Aiken.
Yes. And now we're watching
season 3.
Fantasia Barrino. Fantasia fucking Barrino and Jennifer Hudson battle it out on season 3 of American Idol.
Wow, I did not remember that it was those two. Okay,
yeah.
Wow.
Jennifer Hudson did not make it past the top 7.
That is crazy.
Wild time. So You're watching American Idol. It ends, right? Mm-hmm. You decide to catch up on some of the pop culture moments that are happening around you.
Yeah.
Janet Jackson's Super Bowl halftime show, 2004.
Whoa.
And Ashley Simpson on SNL.
No!
Lip sync debacle. Those were the same year.
Oh, wow. We had a lot going on.
There's a lot going on.
2004. Because let's be honest, I wasn't listening to Usher. I was listening to Ashley Simpson. Okay. We know who I am.
Real. You are now fully placed in 2004.
Yes.
You're
there.
welcome.
I can feel the leggings. I want to pull them up, but I'm not going to, because if I do that, then I've got to pull all my tank top layers back down.
Oh my God. Yeah, the tank tops are a disaster. Mary-Kate and Ashley are 17 going on 18 in 2004.
Oh. Wow. Okay.
They are just about to become legal adults.
Oh my gosh.
And so this baby that America watched grow up, America's baby, is about to be an adult.
Wait, but this is so funny though, because this was their last movie.
Yes.
So am I correct then in saying that they finished this movie, turned 18, and were like, never again.
Bye.
See ya.
Yes, and more power to them. Go live your lives, girls. Thank you so much for your service.
Thank you for your service.
Also, can't forget to mention, they skipped their senior prom in 2004 to host SNL. They hosted SNL a week after this movie came out.
Shut up. That is so good.
Yeah.
Oh, so they had a really great year. They were like, we are going out from the top.
With a bang.
Wow.
This is their first theatrical release, their actual theatrical release movie since It Takes Two.
Whoa.
And they were like, we're going out in theaters. We're going out on SNL. We're doing it and we're leaving. Goodbye.
That is just incredible.
Okay, so that's what Mary-Kate and Ashley are doing in 2004.
Wow.
I don't know that I saw this movie when it came out.
I for sure didn't.
Yeah. But do I remember loving it when I saw it? Yes. Do I love it now? We'll get there. We'll cross that bridge.
In watching this for the podcast, I realized that I had never seen the end of the movie.
Not even when you watched it on the plane?
No, because the flight was too short.
Oh, that's a short flight.
It was a short flight. But here's the thing, Sequoia. Watching the movie, it made me realize that the first time I ever saw this movie was also on a flight to New York City.
What?
The first time I ever saw this movie, I was going to New York City for my best friend at the time's Sweet 16. She and her two moms took me and her to New York City, and we felt so cool. We were from Utah, and we were like, oh, yeah, we're just going to New York City with two moms. We felt so cool.
I love that you've only ever watched this movie on a plane and you never finished it. This is really fun for me.
I know.
I've seen this full film many times. Before we get into the movie, we do have to let the listeners and the people watching know what we're drinking today.
Now, I love your decision for this cocktail today.
Yeah, so when we were originally talking about doing cocktails for the podcast, the first thing was like, oh yeah, New York Minute, we'll do like a Manhattan. Right?
Obviously. Except
Manhattans are nasty.
Manhattans are gross.
Manhattans are gross.
I was like, wait, what's in that? Googled it and went, I don't want to drink that at all.
Yeah. And then I looked at the Wikipedia page for this movie. And that Wikipedia page informed me that these girls live in Long Island. So this right here is a Long Island iced tea, folks.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to our girls.
Cheers to our girls. And that's what we're always saying.
There's something really satisfying about drinking an adult beverage out of a crazy straw. And I highly suggest you try it if you haven't ever done that.
Get a 6-pack of these crazy straws. Oh, this is fun.
You like that?
That's a visual bit. We'll put that in the video.
Sorry, listeners. No, you can't see what I'm doing.
Let's talk about this film.
Let's do it.
Shall we?
so excited to talk about this film.
So excited. Once again, this came out May 7th, 2004. The final feature-length film.
Wow.
Of the Mary-Kate and Ashley duo.
Little did we know. Maybe the last we ever saw of them on screen together.
Okay. This movie starts out. This movie, I love to start with the credits because the credits are always wild on shit like this. It feels like a Disney Channel movie about witches for about the first 10 seconds.
When I pressed play, I had a second where I went, well,
wrong
this isn't
movie.
the right movie.
Yeah, this has got to be the wrong movie.
And also immediately I thought, what was the budget for this movie? Because they are starting off hot with like a bespoke WB. You know how sometimes the movie intros have like the Universal, but like, you know, for Wicked, it was pink and green Universal.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
They had their own like WB song intro that was special.
Yeah.
And then it went into a clock.
Yeah.
We're immediately in a giant clock.
Yeah, they started out with the rock and roll version of the
So
WB
good.
song or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they go right into the clock, and then it's like, and I'm like, this is a Disney Channel
I was
witch
like,
movie.
is this Mousetrap? Like, what is this?
Is this Mousetrap? Yeah. Very alarming for like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
And then it's Jane Ryan. She is having a nightmare about being late to her thing. She's stuck inside a clock.
Yep.
That portion was giving Clockwork Orange.
Yes.
Like with the hallway and I was like, okay.
Yeah.
The vibes are all over the place already.
It was a scary dream.
She was having a scary dream. The people are like, where's your speech? And then she gets to the speech stage and
oh no, and she's naked. Classic nightmare, am I right?
And I'm like, wow, this is lazy.
So lazy.
This is so lazy.
They said, the movie is set in New York. So, I don't know, let's call it New York Minute, even though time really has nothing to do with this movie at all. And then they said, well, the movie is called New York Minute. I know, we'll start a clock.
And then she's naked in front of an audience.
Forget about time. The concept of time.
And then the concept of time becomes incredibly nebulous for the rest of the film. We see Jane Ryan. She wakes up to her alarm clock. She is clearly prim, proper, organized lady. Type A. She goes, she gets her dad his coffee because their mom is dead.
Immediately,
Folks.
I go, do they get to have a mom ever? Because last week we watched Full House pilot, which famously, the whole exposition is their mom just died.
Famously, their mom is dead. Yeah, just also here.
How many dead moms do they have?
Here's the thing. I think the movie thinks that if the mom wasn't dead, a parent would be supervising this experience. So, mom's dead,
and the dad's a
is
doctor. What you gonna do? He's busy. He's needed
important.
at the hospital, okay?
So she gets him his coffee. She wakes up her punk rock sister, Roxy, who is so cool. She's so cool.
Cool.
And immediately I was like, oh, right. Now I remember why I love this movie. She's so cool.
Okay, but here's my hot take, and I'm going to say something really controversial.
Do it.
You're not going to be surprised, but you're all going to hate me. Okay?
Sure.
Here's the thing. Roxy's super cool, and she's in a band, but she's so annoying, and she's not a good sister. And I get it. I get it that Jane's like a little bit pedantic, but I'm sorry. She's kicking ass. And I'm sick of people being mean to people just because they're a little type A. She's color-coded. She's organized. She's got a planner where she keeps everything she needs in life. And I don't think that's a problem. And I'm upset about it. And I think...
It's so funny because I could not stop thinking this whole movie about how you are Jane and I am Roxy.
It's so clearly Jane and Roxy.
Because I'm like, oh, if my goal in life is to be a drummer in a band that's signed, I'm practicing every morning. I'm out there like handing the CD to the A&R guys.
No, because me watching the movie went, and who practices drums in the morning?
Well, Jane's already Everyone's already awake.
Sure.
It's fine.
Wake up the whole neighborhood.
It's fine.
It's fine. They're awake.
Listen, the point is that the sisters are different.
They're polar opposites and not very close.
Not very close at all. We're laying the seeds of the plot here. Jane is practicing her speech in front of a mirror.
Yes.
Roxy is telling somebody over IM. Take me back in time, folks. Take me all the way back in time. She's telling someone over IM that she is going to go to the Simple Plan video shoot.
Mm-hmm. It's not a concert. It's a video shoot.
It's a video shoot and get it right. And obviously, this is not a weekend. This is a weekday.
Definitely a school day. They made that very clear because she made her dad sign a fake. She like tricked her dad. She's like, "Oh, can you sign this field trip form?" And it's not that at all.
And that's a moment that I'm disappointed in her because by the time I was her age, I had my dad's signature memorized. I could just do it. Like, I just learned to do it myself. I don't need him to do it and then me to trace it. I just know how to do it by hand.
And me, I'll tell you why I was disappointed in Roxy.
Not clearing your throat. Okay.
It's not what you think I'm about to say. Okay, it's much deeper than that. This is why I'm mad at Roxy at this point in the film. Because she is clearly looking down at her sister, judging her sister for being so type A and such a perfectionist and so annoying. But I'm sorry. Roxy's system for getting out of school is very type A.
Incredibly organized.
She has the greatest little system where she has all the different excuses that you could possibly ever want to get out of school. And I just wish these girls could like see their similarities and get close, because why is Roxy so mean to Jane when they have so much in common?
Because Jane looks down on Roxy.
You're right. That's why.
And it's as easy as that, folks.
Wow.
So yeah, the sisters are different. The dad is busy. Jane is type A. They're both skipping school, one for a reason that seems to be on the ups, one for a reason that is fake, but also she's just trying to get her CD in the hands of some people who can make it happen.
She wants to be opening for Simple Plan on tour.
Exactly.
Gotta get my demo.
Is the obvious next step.
Yes.
In her career. That's clearly the next thing that happens.
She's in a high school band, and
then
now
they're
she's
going to open for Simple Plan.
It's time.
Exactly.
And I know that they're ready for it because her manager is 14 years old. So clearly they're a band that's good enough to be opening for Simple Plan.
Clearly they're ready. They get in the car and someone is surveilling them. And in that moment, my brain went, Lomax. Like it's been a few years since I saw this movie, but it is encoded into me in some type of way where I was like, oh my God, how did I forget that Eugene Levy is in this movie?
Like a deeply rooted PTSD trigger. You were like, I can't miss school.
Lomax will be after me. Lomax will get me.
And can you help me answer this question?
Yeah, because maybe.
Eugene Levy's character is the Truancy officer.
Yeah.
For Nassau County.
Uh-huh.
And that means that he's allowed to stalk these girls all day.
I have a lot of questions about Eugene Levy's job.
Like,
so many questions.
Because I know that a truancy officer is like a real thing, and they're the ones who are in charge of like attendance. But my understanding of what a truancy officer does is like, if you have a student who's missing an abnormal number of days, you like check to make sure that like things aren't happening at the home that's preventing the kids from getting to school.
In my brain, I was like, no, the truancy person is like part of the school district,
right,
and or works for the school. I was like, this seems to be just sort of like a blatant misinterpretation of what a truancy officer is for the lol, and I'll give them the lol.
I'll give them the lol.
Yeah. So Roxy has to stop at her manager's house while she's driving them to the train station.
And again, he is 14.
He is 14.
Seemingly.
It's very Long Island, these like huge rich people houses. Everybody seems to be at his house skipping school.
They're
just,
having
have
a pool party at what? I'm sorry, 7:45 a.m.?
They're still going.
They're
still
already
going
there
from last night.
That's the only that's the only thing it could be.
Yeah, because
you're not like, hey guys, come over 6 a.m. Let's hop in the pool.
They party all night and then it's pool time at 7.
Maybe they're like her cool college friends and maybe they've already graduated.
No, because they get taken in by the truancy officer.
Yeah, you're right. Immediate no. Okay, fine. Wow.
So the manager gives her the CDs that she's supposed to hand out to the A&R guys at this Simple Plan shoot, and also like a lanyard with a pass to get it. Like, she's not crashing it. This is all legit.
He's a really legit manager.
He's a great manager.
He's like, guys, I've done this before. Believe me, the next step is you're going to be opening for Simple Plan on tour. Okay, don't worry. I know a guy. I'll get you the demo. I'll get you the lanyards. Okay, I'm experienced in this business.
14. It's crazy. It's crazy. And then she leaves. Roxy
just
and Jane,
in the nick of time.
Just in time. They leave. They are going to the train station. Officer Lomax. Officer Lomax, he crashes this party. He threatens the children.
Loved that.
Threatens the children. Also, the cops are making fun of him, like the quote unquote the real cops.
Yeah.
Are like, oh, you've been a truancy officer for 700 years. You're never going to be a real cop. And I'm like, what is this storyline?
I mean, that's just, it's not.
No, that's not how it works, I don't think. Please correct us if we're wrong, listeners.
Yeah.
If you happen to know the ins and outs of the Nassau County truancy system, please let us know.
I clearly wasn't skipping school, so I wouldn't know.
And I was. And nobody got me, baby. So Roxy almost gets in a car accident in the parking lot. She's a terrible driver.
But it's super cute.
But it's so fun. It's so fun.
She's just really cool.
On the train, both of these girls really exhibit how annoying they both are. Mm-hmm. They're both
the problem.
The worst.
Yeah.
And that's why we love them.
Yeah.
They're both the worst.
And they show it to us through the eyes of none other than Daryl Hammond. Who just happens to be the poor schmuck sitting in between them on the train.
This is, I think, the best executed storyline of the movie.
Daryl Hammond's life.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to know more about Daryl Hammond's journey.
I need to know everything about Hudson McGill.
I agree. Wait, what's his name?
Hudson McGill.
Hudson McGill.
That's his name, isn't it?
That's I don't know. He's Daryl Hammond. I just go, oh, hi. That's Daryl Hammond.
The character's name.
Yeah,
is Hudson McGill.
Hudson McGill
of the McGill Foundation or whatever.
So good.
This sort of fight between them is used for a moment of exposition where we learn about the McGill Fellowship and Oxford and everything that Jane is trying to do, which is get the fuck out of there.
And Roxy's like, you're going to Oxford? Isn't that like in England?
Yeah.
And she seems a little bit sad about it at first.
She does seem sad about it, but she's going to go on tour with Simple Plan.
Yeah.
So
like, what?
You're not hanging out anyway. Then we do cut to Lomax, Officer Lomax. I'm sorry, I've got to say
Truancy Officer Lomax.
He is looking at Roxy's excusal slip.
Yes.
With a magnifying glass in his home office.
Classic Nassau County Truancy Officer Max Lomax. Okay.
Why does he work from home?
I don't know, but I like this character less and less every time I see him because I'm like, this doesn't seem like, does Nassau County know that this is how their truancy officer is conducting his business?
I have to say it because I know that the comment is coming.
Yeah.
We're saying the word differently.
What is
You're saying truancy.
Wait, what is it? Truancy.
And I'm saying truancy.
Okay, truancy.
I don't know who's right.
I'm sure I'm wrong. I've only ever heard that word in this movie.
I've heard the word
truancy.
Yeah. And
okay, great.
You know,
I can stick with it.
Well, of course you never heard the word because you never needed it.
Skipping school.
Me, on the other hand,
my attendance was perfect.
No, so he's at home. His landlord's talking to him through the mail slip.
Yeah.
To be like, you need to pay your rent.
But then that implies that he's like only gonna get paid by catching the students who are missing school. Like, what does he earn commission? Does he get paid on commission for how many students are in class that week? Like,
Exactly.
Okay, great.
Exactly.
Sold. I don't want to hear anything else about it. Don't tell me any other information about how truancy officers get
Actually,
paid.
we take it back. We don't need to know anything about the truancy system in Nassau County.
We figured it out ourselves. We know.
This man is working from home, can't pay his rent. He has a crime board in his home office. This man is so hell-bent.
Yes.
On getting Roxy.
He's like, I've been chasing this girl for years.
He's the grizzled.
I've been cutting out these newspaper clippings for years.
There's a Lomax fails to crack truant ring. And there's a Roxanne Ryan eludes Lomax. Those are not articles that are being written for the paper. That's
like the
not
school
happening.
Paper?
It's the school paper.
And Roxy's the head of the school newspaper that all she's doing is writing about how she's escaping this guy's grasp.
She would too. She would think that was really funny.
Oh, that would be funny.
So we're back on the train. They're spilling stuff on Mr. McGill. Cheese puffs, his own coffee. That's the bit. The bit is the whole time they're spilling his own coffee on him. They're making him spill his coffee. Then Roxy just dumps her Red Bull all over his lap. Like that's going to help with the heat of the coffee problem.
Yeah.
I don't think that's how that works.
Like on purpose.
This poor man goes to the bathroom to try and get all this stuff off of him, I suppose. And then Roxy punches him in the face.
Yeah.
They're really doing a number on this guy. The fact that he gives her a scholarship at the end of this movie is wild. I'd be like, I'm putting you on a no-fly list. You can't come to England.
They ruin his day so many times.
So many times.
They've already ruined his day 4 times just on this train alone.
Yeah. Roxy is trying to evade the ticket taker.
And Jane's like, oh, I suppose you need some money for a ticket then? And Roxy's like, I can handle it on my own. Don't worry about me. But she does not have it.
She doesn't
have it.
She
tries to hide in the bathroom, walks in on Daryl Hammond, Hudson McGill, trying to clean himself up, punches him in the face. And then the ticket guy is like, I'm not an idiot. I know you're hiding from me in the bathroom.
Except for the ticket taker is an idiot because he throws her off the train and then less than 10 seconds later, he happens upon her sister and is like, you're not going to fool me, person who's in an entirely different outfit.
I don't know about outfits. You're out. Get out of here.
Like, she just got off the train, did a quick change outside. She had a whole team standing out there waiting to help her get into a new outfit so she could get back on the train. What do you think is happening, sir? So Jane gets kicked off the train as well. They're both kicked off the train. I would say this is the inciting incident for the rest of the movie. Therefore, it is time for our new segment.
Yes.
I watched this on Amazon. Sorry about it. I watched this on Amazon. And so, unfortunately, since I had to keep pausing to take notes, I did see who plays who because it shows...
Oh, of course.
On the screen. So unfortunately, I cannot participate because I know which twin plays which twin. But you can participate by telling me which twin you think plays which twin. This segment is called Which Twin?
Okay. Which twin? I'm going to say Mary-Kate is Jane and Ashley is Roxy. And that's based on nothing at all. No!
Sorry, buddy. Other way around.
So Ashley is Jane. Mm-hmm. Ashley is the goody-goody two-shoes in this movie. And we'll find out about the others.
We'll see.
Wouldn't that be sad if your whole life you're always playing the evil twin?
Listen, evil twin is in the eye of the beholder here, my guy.
That's true, because your evil twin is Jane, my evil twin is Roxy. Yeah.
Clearly. Okay, so
okay.
Now that we've had the inciting incident, we now must have the inciting romance. The inciting meet cute.
First meet cute. Here we go. It was about time.
Jane gets her skirt stuck on a bike messenger's bike pedal. This is crazy, folks. What's
Mind
this?
you, we're like 4 minutes into the movie at this point. We have had so so much exposition, so much set in the scene.
Yes.
And we are not even close to New York City yet.
We are not there. We are not there.
So yeah, the bike messenger comes by, her skirt gets caught in it. And then she's like, oh no, I guess I'm going to have to just take my skirt off.
Did I say that out loud? And that's their thing, and I hate it. And I'll tell you right now, I fucking hate it.
It's their only thing.
They meet Jane. His name's Jim. Boo.
Cute. Jane and Jim? Come on, that's good.
No, boring.
They put 2 seconds of thought into naming that guy. They went, well, her name's Jane. Let's call him Jim.
Lazy. And their faces get really close together, and that's how you know they're going to fall in love.
Okay, it's now time for the part in the show where I do my impression of a woman who just had her meet cute with her future love interest in a 2000s rom-com.
Do it.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
This is my impression. Are you still looking at me?
Wow, that was so good.
And the only reason I'm stopping is because I'm dizzy because I'm hyperventilating now.
So there's not another train to New York for 3 hours, which Jane is adamant is untrue. But
yeah, because there's work on the tracks. Come on, what do you want from me?
Roxy loses out on a taxi, and then she's trying to figure out what to do, and she's standing next to this mysterious Asian man. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous man.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Where is he the rest of the movie?
Yeah, he gets arrested, and then you're like, okay, bye.
And why is he not the son of the mob boss? But we'll get there.
I was like full body clenching, waiting for the accent to begin in this movie.
Yeah. But wait.
Okay.
Because before we get to the accent, we have what I think is the best shot in all of cinema history.
Oh my God, wait, the CGI. It's so good.
If you don't want to watch the whole movie, don't. That's fine. We'll tell you all about it. But watch this one part. It's just Andy Richter walking in kind of slow motion toward the camera. And then they said, it's not dramatic enough. Mm-hmm. I know what we'll do. Let's put some CGI doves in there.
Add doves. Needs more doves. Hey, where are the doves? This is missing something.
You know what? It's not working for me, guys.
What is this missing?
Guys, where is the drama? Can we add some doves? Can we get some doves in here, please?
Oh my God, doves. That's what would fix the shot.
Who saw on the script dramatic walking shot and didn't put doves in this? Someone's getting fired. I want to know who's responsible for there not being doves in this scene. Add the doves.
Add the doves. So yes, we have Andy Richter, who's very dramatic because he's looking sketchy in his sunglasses, standing next to a limo. He's making significant eye contact with this mysterious Asian man. They're signaling to each other something sketchy is going on. There's a deal going down.
Then right before the Asian guy gets arrested, he chucks something into Roxy's purse.
He's standing next to Roxy. He puts something in her purse, and Andy Richter clocks that. And then this man gets arrested, and now Andy's gonna go talk to Roxy, and this is where the biggest problem begins, is when Andy Richter begins to speak. Post doves. And
we go from the best shot in all of cinema to the worst moment I've ever seen with my own eyes.
Andy Richter, a white man, is doing a Chinese accent, like a bad, offensive Chinese accent. I can't believe people don't talk about this more often.
I have Why aren't people talking about this? Many questions about how this all got greenlit.
I will remind you, it was 2004.
Oh, well, that's how we got there, folks.
And that is
I have no more questions. That answered all my questions.
This man with the Chinese accent who just had this weird thing with the doves offers Roxy a ride in the limo, and Roxy seems to think this is a good idea. She's like,
I don't take rides from strangers.
Yeah.
And he's like, but it's free. And she's like, sure, why not?
Exactly. And then she goes to get Jane.
Yeah.
Which is nice, I suppose. Go get Jane. It's her fault Jane got kicked off the train, so let's go get to New York together. I found us a sketchy ride for free in a limousine with this white guy with the Chinese accent.
Ooh.
This is wild. And then they're getting in the car and he like tries to take her bag.
Yeah,
and
he's like, let me carry that for you. And she's
Yeah.
like, no, I got it. Thanks.
And they still get in there.
Yeah.
And then Jane tries to correct his grammar. And it's, folks, that's going to be a big yikes from me, dog.
It's so many layers of
so many layers.
How did this get cleared?
Truly. So Lomax leaves a message for their dad on the answering machine. And then Roxy is being annoying to Benny. Benny is Andy Richter, by the way. Benny Bang. I can't. Folks, we're going to roll past that. We're going to say, shame on you. And then we're going to roll past that one because I can't spend the next 25 minutes talking about how fucking... Okay.
Just know we're very upset.
Just know that I'm mad about it. And we will continue.
We're going to move on.
Then we see Benny's mom. She's getting a call from, quote, #1 adopted son. She does yell at him. His Chinese adopted mother does yell at him about his accent.
You know what's funny to me about the whole situation? Because hold on, I can't move on from it yet. I'm going to try, but hold on. I bet you that they thought it was like progressive. This was the kind of progressive content we were getting in 2004, was that they were like, oh, so what? So only white people adopt non-white people? I don't think so. We can have a Chinese woman adopting a white man, and that's progressive, okay?
And that's progressive.
And that's the liberal agenda. Oh, was that surprising to you that a white man would have a Chinese mom? Yeah, you better check yourself.
Exactly.
Check yourself. That surprised you? I thought it would.
And so it's okay. And so what we're doing, totally fine. Don't worry about it. Don't look twice at it. It's totally cool and it's totally fine. #1 adopted son.
Does she have more adopted sons?
Probably. Because otherwise, what would be the use of being the #1?
Because he's not very good.
He is not very good. She does call him her #1 killing machine, and I highly doubt that. So they drive to the city. We're driving to the city in the limo. We get to the city. Now we're in New York. Folks, now we're in New York.
Don't worry, we're only like 9 minutes into the movie.
No, we're like 30 minutes into this movie.
And
it's
we
crazy.
just barely finished getting all the exposition we're going to need.
So he locks them in the car with him. Listen, okay, here's the thing, my guy. You lock the car. You're some kind of like a sketchy, like organized crime member. You get out a gun. You say, give me your purse. They freak out. They give you her purse, unlock the car, let them out.
I'm going to go even further. I'm going to say, listen up, girls. Here's the thing. It's a little bit embarrassing, but we had to throw our secret chip into your bag. Can I have that chip? That's all.
Can I have that chip? If you don't give it to me, I'll probably kill you.
Yeah, that's all. They would have been like, yeah,
but like, give it to
it.
me. And then they're like, thanks for the ride.
I'd like to live.
Movie
Thanks for the
over.
ride to New York. Here's the chip.
But this man is truly so incompetent.
Yeah.
They escape through the sunroof and they run away. Then he catches them in the subway and we learn two things.
Oh.
Jane speaks Chinese,
which
probably
that
Mandarin.
tracks. That makes sense to me.
That makes sense to me. Second, Roxy does Taekwondo.
Love that for her.
So they, using the combined skills of the Chinese language and Taekwondo, do manage to foil this full-grown man who is apparently his mother's #1 killing machine.
You know for sure that they were like, well, we're in New York City. We better get a cool shot on the subway platform.
Gotta get a subway shot in.
And they were like, obviously it's going to be a fight scene. What else are we going to shoot on the subway platform if not two teenage girls beating up a grown man? Come on.
Very Matrix.
Yes. That was their reference for that scene, actually.
It was, yeah. We're like, you know who we love? You know who our inspirations are? The Wachowskis. So they manage to do that. They escape. They get out of the subway. And then they're like, okay, what are we doing out here? We're in New York. Jane breaks a heel. Roxy tries to give an unhoused man $1 and Jane fights him.
Wait, I forgot about that. Wait, how did I skip that part? I blocked that out entirely.
Yeah. Roxy's like, let me give this unhoused man $1. And Jane is like, no, don't support his habit. Buy him a granola bar. And I was like, release me. Release me from this film.
And I just like to remind everyone that at the time, that was probably super progressive.
That was super progressive to be like, no, we want to support this man by giving him, the things that he needs.
Oh, we're going to help him. Not the help that he's asking for. God forbid we give them what they are asking us for.
God forbid.
No. We're going to be really condescending about it and give them something else that we think is going to be the thing that they really need.
Right. And then they're all fighting. He spills his slushy all over Jane. Right. And it does have alcohol in it. And I'm like, folks.
Yeah.
No.
It's just
it's just many. Like every stereotype in this movie that is being perpetuated is so...
It's harmful. It's harmful. It hurts. It hurt me watching it.
New York Minute, harmful. And you heard it here. So then we see Officer Lomax, Nassau County. Truancy
Nassau County Truancy Officer Max Lomax.
He's driving into the city, so clearly he's gotten a lead here. He knows where he's going.
Now leaving Brooklyn, forget about it.
Forget about it. So they go into a bodega so that Jane can use the bathroom. It's a whole thing. None of this needed to be here. This was an absolutely unnecessary scene. Cut it. Hit the cutting room floor.
With yet again another really harmful stereotype with the bodega worker.
Yeah, this guy working the bodega.
Let's give him a really generic bad accent also.
Again.
Just really generalized and bad.
And then wouldn't it be funny if the germaphobe Jane fell in the toilet? Don't do that to her.
She
needs help.
This is a string of problems with her outfit that the writer's room could not let go of.
Not let go of ruining these girls' clothes.
It seems like they were like, do it. What do we?
They had what idea?
We just need one other thing that's gonna ruin their day. I know. They spill something on their outfit again.
It's happened so many times
because it was the skirt. And then it was the slushy. And now she's fallen into the toilet. This is three bad things on the outfit so far.
They also get splashed by water from the car.
Classic New York City. But this is when she discovers, right, that she doesn't have her planner. Roxy's grabbing all these snacks in the bodega and she's like, oh, I need money. And Jane's
like, oh, I don't have my planner. So that's why she starts freaking out so bad.
Yeah,
she was like, I don't have my day planner, which I would freak out as well if it had all my money in it. Being 17 years old in the city.
In New York City.
With no money.
No clothes.
Yeah, your clothes are ruined. This is a very okay moment to freak out.
Totally. Especially if where you left it is in the back seat of a weirdo's limo.
Kidnapper.
A kidnapper.
That
you had to beat up on a subway platform.
Yeah, so naturally Roxy smacks Jane across the face.
Yeah. Roxy's like, what'd you do? Fall into the toilet? Get it together. Jane's like, yes, I did. I fell into the toilet.
And then they're looking at the clock. They're looking at the clock tower.
The only other time we see a clock in this movie.
They're trying to figure out how much time is left until the speech. Roxy can't read a clock.
No.
Which is a bizarre thing that happens in this film. Just another bizarre thing. And then
they're well, she's the dumb one. So let's have Jane read the clock for her.
I can't read a clock. So then they're like, oh, we've got to freshen up, obviously, because we're looking a mess. Let's break into a hotel room. They go into the hotel. They're pretending to be Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie. I don't know if you caught that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I just really love how Roxy at every step of this is just kind of like, no worries, I know what to do. As if she is just doing this every weekend. Like, she's like, been here before, no worries. Right. Every time I come to the city, I'm breaking into hotel rooms. Don't worry, I know what to do.
Right, exactly. And then we get the last piece of exposition we need, because Benny is talking to his mom and they're like, oh, the chip has pirated music,
which is on it. So 2004.
So then Benny does notice Jane's day planner in his limo. He starts to make little plans. Jane does get them into a hotel room. There's a dog in the hotel room, and then Benny calls and he says he wants the chip. He finally explains what's going on, and he's like, I got your day planner, I need the chip. And they're like, fine, why do we give a shit about the chip? Of course we'll give you the chip.
Yes, and then here's yet another moment where the movie could have just ended here. Why is he so stupid about it?
I don't know. He does get wild about it, but they do eventually decide to meet up and swap these two things.
But all I'm trying to say is if I ran the Chinese mob, I would have been a lot nicer to those girls about it.
And I wouldn't be doing an accent.
No.
So they're like, okay, we're just going to freshen up here in this hotel room, and then we're going to take the chip over. We're going to get the planner. Everything's going to be fine. Then Jared Padalecki shows up.
Shirtless.
Yeah, so Roxy finds the chip, and then Trey comes in. First thing that men do when they walk into a hotel room, famously take off their shirt. For whatever reason, he takes off his shirt.
And of course, both women are also undressed.
Yeah. He sees that there are twins in towels in his room. He asks if it's his birthday. Trey, I want you to listen to me. Trey, I need you to listen to me. Trey, I need you to listen to me. Those girls are 17.
Trey,
I need you to listen to me.
Hey, Trey.
I'm just trying to help you out, my guy.
Trey.
They
are in high school. How old are you? It doesn't matter.
It doesn't
Put your shirt back on. Why don't you put your shirt back on?
Ooh. They explain the situation to him in one sentence. They're like, hey, so this guy has my planner and we have his chip. And
Trey's like, that's cool. I think I'm in love with you. So I don't care about anything that came out of your mouth.
Trey's like, great. Let's spend the rest of our lives together. Sure. Why not? Ronaldo, the dog, eats the chip.
Classic. Dogs eating things.
Dogs are always eating stuff they shouldn't. My homework, whatever. And then we find out that Trey's mom, whose hotel room it is a senator.
And Jane's like, oh no, how can I ever run for office?
They're like, well, don't break into hotel rooms. Roxy starts shaking the dog. Like, that is going to help get the chip out of the dog. And then they throw the dog back and forth. And then they
straight out the window.
Throw the dog out the window. The dog is not dead, but the dog is totally dead.
Here's my question. I need to set this in here.
Visual aids?
I need a visual aid here.
Okay.
Sorry, listeners. This is time for visual aids with Olivia. Okay. Imagine that it's not going to be good. I just want everyone to know.
You gotta set expectations.
This visual aid is going to be as if there was no visual aid. It's not going to be helpful. Okay. I'm 2 Long Island iced teas in, mind you. Okay. This is the windowsill. Okay. They throw our dog. This is inside. They throw the dog like this through the window. We see it arc all the way
horizontal.
Through. Straight out.
Yeah.
But then we discover that the dog is just right here.
On
a little ledge. Just right outside the window.
But that's not where they threw the dog. They threw the dog. It doesn't make sense physics-wise how this happened. So, okay, the dog is dead, but no, fine. The dog is alive. The dog is on the ledge.
The dog's on the ledge.
So what do we got to do? We got to go out on the ledge, obviously.
In our towels. Don't even bother putting your clothes back on, please. We're 17. We can be naked in New York. It's fine.
So Jane goes out on the ledge. The senator shows up to her hotel room that she's rented with her own legal tender. So Roxy also has to go out on the ledge because they shouldn't be there. Naturally, before she leaves, Trey's like, "What's your name? Where are you going?"
And she goes like this. It's hot.
And she does that. Oh my God. And then girls are on the ledge, dogs on the ledge, everybody's on the ledge. Trey is like, I don't know, the dog's at the groomers. I took him to the groomers. It's totally fine. Don't worry about the dog. Do worry about the dog. Dog's on the ledge. Girls are on the ledge.
I really respect the way this man immediately is on the side of these girls.
And
he's like
3 total sentences to him. And he's like, yeah, I will protect them with my life.
He's like, oh, yeah, I'll lie to my mom about where my family's dog went.
Yeah.
I don't care about that at all. I care about these two strangers.
They get on the rigging used for window washers.
Yes, the window washers rigging. Oh my gosh.
Then
this part,
they plummet to their death, and I
don't like this part.
I cannot explain to you. I cannot emphasize this enough. They are dead. The dog is dead. The girls are dead.
And that's the end of the movie. Bye.
The rest of this movie is some kind of a like post-death, like flash forward. They died doing this, right?
I mean, they plummeted so fast, so many floors down. Still naked, mind you. One's in a bathrobe and one's in a towel.
They stopped briefly.
Yes.
Right outside the hotel room of Hudson McGill.
Yeah, and we see, oh, Daryl Hammond, you're still here. Glad to see you're still in this movie, Hudson McGill. Excellent.
And then they get dumped in the trash. And I'm like, no, they didn't. They died.
They're dead. They would be so dead.
But now they're just on the street in a towel, one in a robe, out here on them streets.
And at this point in the movie, I just have to say, because I'm Jane, apparently, was your anxiety skyrocketing or just me?
That's gonna be you, my guy.
I just hate when movies are like, and then another thing goes wrong. Don't worry, another thing goes wrong. I'm like, can we just get these girls into some clothes to start?
Yeah, it does distress me that they're not wearing clothes.
And they don't really seem to care. So I'm like, well, if you don't care, I guess who am I to care?
Also, I was thinking if one's wearing like a robe and one's wearing like a towel that's all like tied up on the top in the middle or whatever, that could be fashion. Like, I might double take it on the street in New York, but then I would just accept it as fashion.
Because they're cute, white, teenage twins.
Yeah.
You go,
oh, fashion. A fashion
She wore a bathrobe and no shoes, so I bought a bathrobe and wore no shoes.
Exactly. It's totally like that. Mm-hmm. So they're probably fine. No, don't worry about it. Roxy does try to abandon the dog. But then Jane is like, no, the dog has the chip. We have to bring the dog. They run off with the dog. They've stolen a dog. They have fully kidnapped a dog at this point. Jim, the bike messenger. Don't forget about Jim.
Don't worry, guys. He made it to New York City, too.
He did. He was on the train. He got there before them, probably. Jim runs into Jane with his bike. Here's the thing. I don't know if you have ever witnessed a bike accident, but if you are a pedestrian and you get hit by somebody going full speed on a bike, you are dead, as is the person riding the bike. I want to emphasize how many times these women die.
They're dead again.
They're dead again. You're at least incredibly wounded by this experience. But no, he just lands cutely on top of her, and then he's like, I'm on top of you.
And then she goes, oh,
exactly like that.
I think they say something else stupid where she's like, did I say that out loud?
Yeah.
Do they do another one of those?
Yeah, she's like, you can lay on top of me anytime or something to that effect.
You can lay on top of me anytime.
Yeah.
Did I say that out loud?
And then he finishes her sentence and they're like,
it's we're so cute. And it's like, just get married already. You guys are clearly perfect for each other. Don't ask each other any questions. We don't need to know anything else about either of you. We know you guys are perfect for each other.
But they do leave the boys behind, both of them. They leave Trey
and that's
and
on
Jim
feminism.
behind. And that's why this is a feminist film. they're holding onto a garbage truck. If I saw two girls running down the street, one in a robe, one in a towel, I'd be like, fashion. If I saw them clinging to a back of a garbage truck, I would be like, danger.
I'd say, hey, do you guys need help?
Do you need help? Yeah. Then they run into Bob Saget.
They
run into Bob Saget.
What a cute little cameo to get Bob Saget in there.
Yeah.
Aww, Danny.
So they buy clothing from a street vendor. It looks high fashion.
Okay, but also, where did that money come from? Because we've already established that Roxy has no money.
She trades her watch for it.
Oh, the watch. Thank you.
She trades her watch for it.
Thank you.
But how much could that watch possibly be worth?
Not worth.
I don't know. Maybe he thinks it's good advertising. Exposure. He's doing it on exposure.
And this is when we see the cutest outfits ever. They're like, I heart NY, but they're like super cute and they're like cut up and they're like
they
adorable.
Like stylize them in the porta potty somehow
with like super cute matching mini red skirts.
And this is where they part ways. Time number 1.
They can't get along.
It's really emotional. Jane takes the dog. She's gonna go off and she's gonna do the deal.
Mm-hmm.
And Roxy lets her do that. No, bad.
Oh, the man we had to beat up on the subway platform because he was literally trying to kidnap us? Yeah, go on your own.
Go get your plan.
I'm sure that'll work out.
Officer Lomax of the Nassau County Truancy Department is at the Simple Plan photo.
Did you mean Max Lomax?
I mean Max Lomax. I'm so sorry. Max Lomax is at the Simple Plan shoot. Trey calls his friend to figure out where the Simple Plan shoot is because he is in love with Roxy for no good reason. She was breaking and entering and she stole your dog. Benny pushes Jane into the limo. She's like trying to explain. She's like, here's the dog. Dog's got the chip in it. The dog pees on Benny's face. Ha 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 ha.
And at this point is when I paused the movie and said, oh, I was highly suspect of this fact, but now I know for sure that it was a majority of men in the writer's room.
For sure.
Because first of all, now we have the whole plot of the movie is contingent on a dog pooping. We just have like two cute girls in their third outfit of the movie just waiting for a dog to poop. And then they're like, oh, I think we're going to get the chip out. Is he going to poop? Oh, man, just a fart. And then we get the dog farting. And then the dog pees in Andy Richter's face. And there's no world in which a woman wrote that.
Oh, my God. It's so bad.
It's like, what are we doing here, folks?
What is happening? So they escape. The dog, Ronaldo, don't forget his name was Ronaldo. Ronaldo and Jane do escape from Benny because Ronaldo peed on his face. And then Roxy gets to the Simple Plan video shoot. She talks to Trey. He doesn't have a pass though, so he can't come in.
I just really love how easy it is to find people in this big world. There's thousands of people there for the Simple Plan video shoot, but don't worry. Trey and Roxy find each other within minutes, seconds.
On arrival, honestly. Jane also shows up because, like, what else is she going to do? She just ran away from Benny. She's still got the stolen dog. She doesn't have anything she needs. She needs her sister. So Jane comes to the shoot as well. And then we have this fun moment where Simple Plan is playing their song Vacation.
Love that we just get a Simple Plan music video in the middle of
this
movie. Song.
I'm pretty sure it's like they play the full song and then everything that happens in this scene just happens to the soundtrack of this full song being played.
I really miss the days when they would just shoehorn a full song into a movie.
Yeah.
Those were the good old days.
Wow. Yeah, we really don't have that anymore, do we?
No, and I want to see more movies where there's just like one scene where in world there's a full song that's being played and danced to and everyone knows the choreography and it's fun.
So everything happens to Vacation. Roxy finds the A&R guys, gives them her CD. Pivotal. That's a pivotal moment. Lomax catches Roxy. She tells him to check his fly and then she runs away. Really good stuff. Roxy finds herself on the stage as she's running away. Then Jane sees her, so she gets up on the stage, and then they're kind of cornered from both sides, right?
Yeah.
So they've got Lomax on one side, and then Benny shows up on the other side, and so both of the people chasing them are there, and they have no choice but to crowd surf.
Crowd surf! But only because they had to.
With the dog.
With the dog.
They gotta take Ronaldo with them. They can't leave Ronaldo because their bargaining chip would go away.
I can't help but think about the fact that, yes, these girls have showered recently, but immediately after the shower, they were dumped. They fell to their deaths into a dumpster pile of trash.
Yeah.
Then they changed into these clothes in a porta potty, right?
In a porta potty, and now they're crowd surfing.
So I'm just disgusted.
Jane does say, did everyone wash their hands?
Right, because she's got a germ thing.
Yeah. And then Lomax also tries to stage dive, and
it fails.
It's very Gretchen Wieners.
She doesn't even go here.
Jack Black in School of Rock.
Yes.
Any more failed stage dives? Anybody? Olivia, I fear we have talked extensively about this movie, and we are not done with this movie.
I'm pretty sure we're like halfway.
We have like probably an hour left of this movie. And so listeners, watchers, we're going to have to turn this into a two-parter, it seems.
It was our plan all along.
And we definitely planned it. We definitely said, you know what? If we talked about one episode of Full House for an hour and 30 minutes, then we should probably do a full-ass movie in 2 episodes.
Yeah, we thought about it. We used our brains and we thought, hang on a second, that episode was only 23 minutes long and the movie is 3 times that. Surely we can do these episodes.
Yeah.
We'll just do it in 2 parts.
We'll just do it in 2 parts, we said definitely before this. Mm-hmm. So thank you so much for hanging in there with us, everybody. We will see you next week here on the podcast with the rest of New York Minute. In the meantime, if you would like to find this podcast on social media, or if you want to send in a voicemail or something about your Mary-Kate and Ashley experience.
Because we would love to hear about the time that you watched this movie on a plane and never watched the ending. I want to know which of their outfits made you go, ooh, I really want to wear that.
I want to know which heinous stereotype made you cringe the most.
Yeah.
You can find us on social media, all the social medias at YouPodIt.
YouPodIt. You can send us an email with a little voice memo telling us all of your thoughts and feelings about the Olsen twins at youpodit@gmail.com.
And if you want to find me, you can find me on Instagram at Sequoia Simone if you want to keep up with all the projects I'm doing in podcast land, which is a lot and always.
And if you want to check out the things that I've been working on, you can watch The Cheese Show on YouTube. And you can find me on social media at Via Vessel.
See you next time.
And until then, respect the girls.
Respect their legacy.
That's right. Bye.
Bye.
From the very moment their stories begun, we got 2 child stars for the price of 1. They're our favorite sisters and they shared a room. Now we're talking about them on YouPodIt, dude.